Alright, here we are in round 2 with 4-color rally. We are on the play. This hand seems fine. I mean, it's a Jace hand, which means the bad stuff doesn't matter, but it's also a 2 rally hand. If Jace survives, this hand's really good. If Jace dies, this hand is hot garbage. I'm going to keep it and just see what other outs this deck has, you know, with sort of a fragile hand, because the hand is really fragile. Maybe this is the mirror. If it is the mirror, I'm in a lot better shape. Although I have no idea how to play the mirror, and my sideboard isn't built for the mirror. Whoops. But if it is a mirror, he has no main deck way to kill Jace, and no way to interact with it on turn 2. Which means I can start pitching rallies ASAP. Okay, this is own Jace. Oh, please find mine. We did it. Alright, so I'll play this for Sifter. Alright, so if we can curve right into Coco, I'll be pretty happy with that. I wonder if some of the sideboards of this rally deck also run like dispels and things like that. Alright, so we discarded from Horror Specs. What's he gonna bounce for Jace? It almost looks like he's already setting up for a rally. So I'm going to attack. I'm wondering if it's correct to Collected Company now. Because if I don't play Jace, he knows I'm going to do it anyways. And then I get around some sort of weird like main deck negate. I can potentially bounce his Jace earlier. Yeah, I'm going to Collected Company now. It gives him more roots, but it also can prevent him. So I have no sack outlet. For sure want hard decks. I think I want Sifter too. Both rallies are on the bottom, but I'll be able to drop fetch at some point and change that if I need to. So now next turn I should be able to play something like Cutthroat, Sidisi's Faithful, kill a Catacomb Sifter, drain him for 1, bounce the creature that's defending his flipped Jace. scry 2 and draw, or scry 1 and draw a card. He doesn't have anything to flash back with Jace. He does have double white now. So this is probably a collected company of his own. This is the type of spot where I don't really know what the correct line is. I'm assuming this is collected company. Yep. Cutthroat Visionary isn't very scary. Okay. So what did he pitch? Just a land? No, it's Visionary. I guess I could have played Cutthroat from that. In case something got eaten. But we can bring back Faithful, Haruspex, Double Visionary, and Cutthroat. Collector Mage. We don't have the rally. Okay. So second Cutthroat. So I'm going to fetch end of turn. We get Vista? Or is Prairie Stream better? I think Prairie. Let's sack one of these. This is crap. Just draw naturally. So I'm going to sack one of my Catacomb Sifters, probably this one. And bounce Reflector Mage. So if I play another Sidisi's Faithful, bouncing this guy, drain him for 2, take him to 11. I bounce the Cutthroat. I hit him for 5, 6, 7. Sack the Scion. Leaves me 2 off lethal. On top of this though. Yeah, so I'll take him to 9, hit him for 7. Yeah, this is actually lethal. We'll take him to 9, hit him for 6, 7, then sack the Scion and drain him for 2 more. Yeah, so I think we got it. We'll damage resolve. And then sack our Scion. And that's game. Okay. I think that game we played pretty close to optimal. Outside of the playing the Cutthroat a turn later than we needed to. So here, how do I sideboard? I feel like I want some number of Murderous Cuts. And some number of Duresses. Minister of Pain to deal with Cutthroats maybe? I'll bring in a couple Duresses, cut 1 Jace, and cut 1 Rally. I don't really know this matchup well, so if I'm sideboarding horrifically, just post it in the comments. This is my first playing deck ever, so I'm not sure exactly how to approach these. I feel like I don't want to dilute what I'm doing too much, which is why I only brought in 2 Duresses and no cuts. And no Minister of Pains, because I feel like... Ugh. 1 second. Alright, so I'm going to keep this one. Cutthroat number 2, I don't think I wanted my opener. That was a great draw. And we will play 2 Jace, then a Husk. You might play Zone Jace here. I don't know if it's crucial to get like a husk down this early or not. I think if I had like a Catacomb Sifter in hand, it would be a little bit more clear cut. Depending on what I draw next turn, might want to use the Evolving Wilds. I think if I draw land, I'll pitch the Evolving Wilds, play Heath for green. Hmm. I'm just gonna play the Cutthroat, play the Evolving Wilds for green, I think, so then I can fetch this for Prairie Stream. This is probably Collected Company. Just main phase here. That's I'll fetch for black instead. I don't really ever need double green. I'm not sure if I'm fetching correctly. What would I rather play here, Husk or Haruspex? I think I'd rather play Haruspex. Do I just pitch the Eyelid? Yeah. I'll play Prairie Stream and pass. So now I have 2 sacrifice outlets next turn so that I can draw my Haruspex. Husk. Okay, so I'm going to be able to bounce his Husk next turn. Regardless, and I'll be able to replay Jace. So not a huge deal. Certainly not blocking. Okay, and we have Rally now. Which I think makes me want to get Husk in play. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to lead with Faithful. Bounce the Husk. That trigger always feels weird. Sacrifice Faithful. I think I should be stacking these so that I draw before I bounce. I think like that's a mistake. Just so I have more information. Okay. So he just kills his Husk. Draw. Drain. Go to attacks. Get him for 3. Okay, so he has enough for Murderous Cut. The spot too where I'm not exactly sure how or what's the correct sequencing. Let's tap black. Okay. So he's probably going to Dusk. Which I think I'll just sack it in response. Yeah. Let's draw. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. So I don't have a kill. Elvish Visionary. Good draw. Just, play our own. Yeah, I think that this is better. Bounce Husk. It's likely to just kill it. Oh, he let me bounce it. Okay. So we still want to naturally draw a Husk. Because without another Cutthroat, I don't think we can just win with a rally. I need to have a Husk be able to eat everything, then rally and eat everything. So I need an additional Husk, I think. Or sorry, I need either another Husk or another Cutthroat to have lethal. So here's a question. It's definitely not worth it right now, I don't think. Or is it? Yeah, this is tricky. I think I can play Jace and hold the rally. I think that multiple rallies should do it. So his own Jace. I think that at the end of his turn, I'll probably rally. End of his turn, it'll kill one of my Jaces to do that. But I have the mana open. I guess he could cut me. Let's grab another canopy stuff. Okay, so he had a dispel. So now he's empty-handed. Ooh, we drew Coco. He's on no cards. Let's flip Jace. Pitch a Flooded Strand. The beginning of your next upkeep. So I could do it here. It's not relevant though. Maybe I do it on his upkeep. Although then it keeps me from playing additional stuff. I could take a turn off. If I do it on his upkeep, I can bounce his Jace with Sidisi's Faithful. And then I defend my, yeah, so on his upkeep, I'm going to rally. So let's just minus like Flutter Mage. Although then he can just flip his. Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. Let's go white, black, blue, blue, and let's just rally. Okay, so let's. Draw off our specs. We're going to replay his Jace. We're going to be able to draw a billion cards here. Fetch now. Do I actually have some? Okay. So on my upkeep, I need to sack Hellish Visionary. I need to sack this Jace. Let's let these resolve. I need to sack Eiley. Okay, there's another. Now I need to sack this husk to itself. So a second, I think a second second cutthroat here means I just win, I'm pretty sure. I think I got all the right creatures. Yeah, I did. So my plains is in play, both vistas are in play. I don't think I have any fetchable lands left. Or I can fetch Island. So let's play Cutthroat. Can I play Cutthroat, Cutthroat? I think I can if I go Cutthroat. I fetch for blue. So he could have drawn a cut. I don't know that that's something I want to necessarily play around here. And whether or not I even really can. He could have drawn another Dispel, I guess. I could just bounce Jace again. Or I could just collect it. I could Collected Company and Sidisi's Faithful. which hitting either Husk or another Faithful would just win me the game. This is a kind of a tricky play. I don't know if it's correct to just go for it right now. Because, okay, so what does cut even do here? Cut doesn't even stop me, because the Husk is in my graveyard. Does his own rally stop me? If he casts his own rally, he doesn't really get anything back. He would get back Faithful to bounce a Husk, or a Cutthroat, which wouldn't actually do anything. I'm pretty sure, I hope I have an island left in my deck. I don't think I pitched it. Yeah, I didn't pitch it. So there is an island left in my deck. I'm almost 100% sure. So I think it's correct to just flashback the rally this turn. And then I just win. I don't even have to sacrifice that many guys. With 3 Cutthroats in play, yeah, I almost have lethal just Faithful. I could actually Faithful to bounce itself, but then Cut stops me after that. Because that would be 3, replay it, 3, replay it, sack itself, 3, which is lethal. That beats Dispel, but not Cut. Do I lose? Oh, so I even have a Sunken Hollow. So I'll just get here. I'm just gonna flashback the rally. Oh, and I have to go for the rally now, anyways. So if he drew Dispel, it's bad, clearly bad. One, two, three. Did he draw Dispel? So the main difference, and what I've noticed from these matchups, is that Haruspex is huge. Like if he had Haruspex instead of Sifter, he also didn't draw a Collected Company or a Rally. And I was able to keep his Jace from flipping. Mine just flipped though, so I don't know. This mirror seems a little bit weird. It's pretty dependent, I think, on drawing Rally. I think since he's waiting, he's considering cutting a Cutthroat. But that would still put him on 4, and then sacking any 2 things to Husk would win me the game. There's no interaction where Cut stops me. It's really just Counterspell. He disconnected. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to assume that we just won. And I will see you guys in round 3.